Here's the ultimate promise for you developers and founders today. We're getting your existing website natively onto the Google Play Store, and we're going to do it without rewriting a single line of code. Here's our rapid roadmap: WebView basics, the Android Studio blueprint, adding native features, security and publishing, and finally, the no-code shortcut. Let's just dive right in. Section 1, WebView basics and planning. Okay, before we even think about touching any code, we've got to assess if your site is actually ready for an app conversion. So what's WebView? It's a built-in Chromium component. But unlike custom tabs that just show a browser UI, WebView gives you total embedded control over the app's native interface, no address bar in sight. It's the absolute perfect call for content sites, SaaS dashboards, and e-commerce catalogs. But if you're building 60 frame per second games, heavy AR tools, or offline-first apps, yeah, WebView is going to completely fail you. Remember, a sluggish website equals a sluggish app. Perfect mobile responsiveness, sub 5-second load times, and strict HTTPS, those are totally non-negotiable for modern Android apps. Moving on to Section 2, the Android Studio Blueprint. Let's step into the shoes of an elite tech consultant and lock down this setup. Create your project targeting API 34, add WebView, set up the client, and handle back navigation. But whatever you do, add the internet permission to your manifest. Forgetting that literally guarantees a blank white screen. Now look at this line. JavaScript is actually off by default in WebView. Turning it on is absolutely essential, otherwise most modern websites simply won't work in your app. Section 3, adding real native features. This part is crucial for making your project feel like a premium native app, and not just some disguised browser. You need these essential native upgrades: Android X splash screens, algorithmic dark mode, and Firebase push notifications. And a pro tip here: always test your Web Chrome client for camera and file pickers on physical devices, not emulators. You have to stop the blank white screen of death. Intercept connectivity errors with a custom branded offline page. If your users lose signal and just see a void, they're going to delete your app instantly. Section 4, security and Play Store publishing. It's time to survive that rigorous publishing process and completely lock down your app's security. Enforce HTTPS, block mixed content, and restrict navigation strictly to trusted domains. And crucially, beware of the add JavaScript interface method. Exposing sensitive native Android methods to JavaScript is a massive injection risk. So, will Google Play reject your app in 2026? It's a really high-stakes question. Google is ruthlessly cracking down on naked wrapper apps that don't offer any real native value. You can beat that wrapper ban by proving genuine value, implementing push notifications, custom splash screens, offline fallbacks, and Android app links for deep linking is exactly how you bypass those rejection algorithms. For the final launch, you need your signed app bundle, a privacy policy URL, and an accurate data safety form. But above all, back up your key store. Literally, losing that password means losing your app listing forever. Section 5, the no-code shortcut. Because hey, if you don't want to spend your entire weekend wrangling Android Studio code, there's an incredibly powerful alternative. You can choose the complete, free, manual control of the DIY Android Studio route, or you can leverage no-code platforms to launch on both Android and iOS in a matter of hours with fully automated maintenance. If you need a working app immediately, visit appofweb.com and convert your website to mobile app today. It automatically handles all this complex heavy lifting for you. So, will you spend weeks wrestling with code or launch your app by dinner time? The choice is totally yours. Thanks for joining this explainer. Get building, and we'll catch you next time.